When Aaron and Rachel finally became pregnant after years of trying, they couldn't wait to meet their bundles of joy. But when the babies came out black, Aaron understood what his wife had done and burst into tears. Rachel had been carrying triplets, and the doctors had scheduled a C-section a few weeks before full term. That morning, as she was wheeled into the operating room, she felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. She knew the drill. She'd be prepped for surgery, put under anesthesia, and wake up with 3 beautiful babies in her arms. What she didn't know was how Aaron would react to the surprise she'd carefully hidden from him. Their journey to parenthood had been anything but ordinary. Years earlier, when natural conception seemed impossible, Aaron and Rachel had turned to adoption. As devout evangelicals, they saw adoption as more than a way to build a family. It was a calling. "We believe protecting children was a reflection of God's heart," Aaron later explained. "Every life bears his image and has inherent dignity." Their decision to adopt 2 African-American children was unconventional, especially in their small southern town. Aaron, who had grown up as a missionary kid in Honduras, was comfortable with diversity. Rachel, raised in the racially homogeneous Mississippi Delta, took longer to adjust. But she grew to love their children fiercely, even as they faced judgmental stares and invasive questions. "Why didn't you adopt kids who look like you?" people would ask. Rachel learned to smile and reply, "Because this is the family God chose for us." For years, their family of 4 was complete. But then Rachel learned about embryo adoption, a process that allowed her to carry and deliver a child conceived through another couple's IVF embryos. The idea thrilled her. She had always longed to experience pregnancy, and this felt like a way to bridge the gap between adoption and biological parenthood. When they approached the National Embryo Donation Center, Aaron was open-minded. "I don't care about race," he said. "I just want healthy babies." But Rachel felt the weight of the decision. She knew their family already stood out, and adding more children of a different race would only amplify the stares and comments. Still, she couldn't shake the feeling that this was what God wanted. After much prayer, Rachel chose embryos from a black couple. She didn't tell Aaron, partly because she wanted to surprise him, and partly because she was still wrestling with her own reservations. Would she be able to love these children as much as her adopted ones? Would they face even more prejudice because of her decision? As her belly grew, so did the questions from strangers. "What color will these babies be?" people would ask, half joking. Rachel forced a smile, but the comments stung. She knew the triplets wouldn't look like her or Aaron, and she worried about how they'd navigate the world as black children in a white family. The day of the C-section arrived. As Rachel lay on the operating table, she wondered if she should tell Aaron the truth. But before she could speak, the anesthesia took hold, and she drifted into unconsciousness. When she woke up, Aaron was cradling the triplets in his arms, tears streaming down his face. "We are blessed beyond words," he whispered. The babies were beautiful and undeniably black. Rachel's secret was out. For a moment, Aaron was stunned. He had assumed the embryos were white, and the surprise overwhelmed him. But as he looked at his wife and their 3 newborns, all he felt was love. "This is our family," he said. "This is God's plan." In the weeks that followed, Aaron and Rachel adjusted to life as a family of 7. The triplets brought chaos and joy in equal measure, and their older children adored their new siblings. But the challenges were real. Strangers stared even more than before, and the questions kept coming. "Are they yours?" people would ask, incredulous. Aaron and Rachel learned to respond with grace. "Yes," they'd say, "they're ours." Rachel's decision to carry black embryos was a turning point for her. It forced her to confront her own biases and embrace the beauty of diversity in a way she never had before. "I realized that love isn't about genetics or skin color," she said. "It's about commitment, sacrifice, and seeing God's image in every person." Aaron, too, grew through the experience. He had always been comfortable with diversity, but now he saw his family as a living testament to God's love. "Our family looks like a little United Nations," he joked in a social media post. "But to me, it's a glimpse of heaven." Their journey wasn't without its struggles. As the triplets grew older, Aaron and Rachel knew they'd have to navigate difficult conversations about race and identity. They sought out mentors and friends who could help them raise their children to be proud of their heritage. "We know we're not perfect," Rachel admitted, "but we're committed to learning and growing alongside our kids." Looking back, Aaron and Rachel marveled at how far they had come. What began as a struggle with infertility had blossomed into a beautiful, unconventional family. They had faced prejudice, judgment, and countless sleepless nights, but they had also experienced moments of pure joy and connection. 12 years ago, we never imagined this would be our story, Rachel said. But now, we can't imagine it any other way. These children are our greatest blessing. As they walked through life together, Aaron and Rachel held on to their faith and their love for one another. They knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy, but they also knew they weren't alone. With God's guidance and the support of their community, they were ready to face whatever challenges came their way. Their family was a testament to the power of love, faith, and the belief that every child, no matter their race or background, deserves a chance to thrive. And as they looked at their 5 beautiful children, Aaron and Rachel knew they were living out God's plan, one messy, miraculous day at a time. Aaron and Rachel's story is a powerful reminder that family isn't defined by genetics or skin color, but by love, commitment, and shared purpose. Their journey challenges us to rethink traditional notions of parenthood and embrace the beauty of diversity. What do you think? Would you consider adoption or embryo donation? Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. For now, though, we're out. Catch you in the next video.